see, because here we're just gonna jump straight into the land of Dawn. We'll see if they can make this very unique composition work as we jump in straight away for the first match of the day, and it is going to be Dimsum on the Gusion in the gold lane with Petrify. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
wow.
It sounds like it's possible, right? And you do have some range. I mean, theoretically on paper, it does sound possible. He does have some dashes, some ways to get away, and it looks already like Sushi on this Grok is going to kind of be hovering up there, trying to make sure that 1-1 doesn't get the better of him. So, yes, there could be some burst damage from this Gus, especially if BloodHounds can make sure that he stays ahead, right? My only worry, my big worry for that is if he takes a death early on, 1 or 2, it's going to just be GG's for him, I feel like. He's going to be very useless to the team, I think. So a lot of it's going to come down to how well they can feed this gold lane.
It's a very snowball type of composition that BloodHounds have gone for here, right? And the Simpsons, obviously, I think if they take it slow, if they are able to weather the storm or just play the gold lane really well in terms of the farm, is going to be really good. But here, you're already seeing just an invasion coming in from Easy Peasy, instantly securing the orange buff as well, putting a whole lot of kill pressure down, even in the mid lane. And even though he's not really able to take a kill, that damage is going to pile off. Top side though, Cold World dealing a lot of damage and getting a lot of damage placed onto him, forced to place the Inspire there to actually survive and to back up to the turret. Meanwhile, down below, Damien caught low, forced to flicker out as Tempest was there. He's trying to go for more here. That's gonna be the Lilia as well, looking just to cancel that recall out, buying a little bit more time, and it's just perfect setup for the BloodHounds to take the first turtle.
So I love the pressure right now from BloodHounds. They have Sushi up on the top side dealing with Cold World on this 1-1. And then to make it so you can't go up there and help out, we have Easy Peasy invading. We're pushing into your orange buff. We have Templess also pushing into you. And we're applying pressure on two opposite sides of the map. And Simpson's kind of in a spot now, where do we go, right? Now, of course, this isn't nothing too major. No deaths happen from this, but we did have a buff steal. We are seeing a little bit of gold start to lean into the sides of BloodHounds here. So if they can keep this up, maybe this this possible iffiness of a composition, they're making it work right now, Mirka.
Yeah, and more importantly, it's gonna be that XP lead that they have, right? Meanwhile, though, down below, you can already see that the Simpsons are trying to just take something back, go for a trade here, because this Tamiz is very dominant in terms of just clearing out his jungle. His pathing has been phenomenal too, and like you mentioned early on, BloodHounds are putting a whole lot of emphasis just to get the Gusion rolling in the early game. And the Simpsons, so far, they don't really have a response to anything that BloodHounds are doing on the map. And you can see already Nate going to be forced to use that flicker now. Has to use the black shoes as well to pop off. Dimsum jumps in with a Petrify. He has it, goes in for the stun. Nate going to be taken low, but he's still able to dash out as the Grok is also going to be taken very, very low. All weakness points popped up, but he gets out of the range. And that's going to be first blood picked up by Easy Peasy over towards Damien.
What a play. Dimson able to come in and do some big burst damage, and for a second it looked like it was going to fall back, but wait a second, Cold World in trouble here.
Crossbow Tang is ready, goes in for that pop of the Inspire as well, taking Dimsum down. A very good trade, and maybe for BloodHounds, a little bit of an overcommitment there to dive under the turret.
I mean, BloodHounds definitely pushing in very hard, and they felt like they had a rhythm going there probably, but you don't want to get too overconfident. I think they got a kill. They could have maybe backed off, and of course maybe some miscommunication there possibly, but Turtle is up now. Gold at about a standstill, wondering who's going to be able to take this.
All right, Nate with a wild charge. He steals it with the IMU, able to dish out a lot. Death to this welcome. Over to the Tam is going to be able to chain him down as Cold World is going to be able to actually dodge away from the damage from Dimsum. Turtle slain by Fallen as he's still alive. Cold World going to be able to get that kill down on towards the Gusion. It's a 3-for-1, a massive trade for the Simpsons. They get the Turtle and even some turret gold down below.
All right, so there's the problem, right? I just saw it was just written down in front of me. Dimsum, once he blew his load there, I mean, you see him come in, he's not able to get the kill, and then he's essentially just walking away. No way to attack back, no range at all, and once you use all those dashes, you're kind of like a sitting duck, right? So and now with him having these 2 deaths, he's got the magic wand in. Maybe he can get back into this, but it's still not going to be easy. Cold World just dancing around right now.
Oh my god, Cold World with just the movement there. He's able to actually dodge away from everything. Damien comes in, he's able to outplay that situation. He dodged away from literally everything. He was 1 HP right after Dim Sum popped that Petrify. What a play over from Cold World, and this just enables the Simpsons to actually go for that mid lane turret now, as Tempest is coming down. He's looking for a play here, maybe looking to collapse, but they just don't have enough damage to take anyone down right now. Black Shoes popped in, Falling gonna be caught there, but look at that. It's gonna be the Fatal Links caught, taking 3 members as Promise jumps in, dealing a whole lot of damage with the Bravest Fighter in the top side. Another solo kill there for the Wan, and it's just a disaster for BloodHounds right now, as they're not able to find a single trade except for Fallen.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying for the BloodHounds in the beginning. They had some nice pressure, but the Simpsons were able to bide a minute or 2, and that was it. And Cold World on fire. But if you're watching, you can be on fire too. If you want to receive a unique gift code, all you need to do is tag a friend on Facebook or go to the Discord, the esports Discord main chat, and type hashtag NACT fall season. Now, back to the game. Mirko, Cold World right now. The man is 4-0-2, and we just saw him bobbing and weaving. He dodges that wild charge, and if he can continue to play like this, and we're only 7 minutes in at this point, he's already dominating right now with a stellar performance, so it's looking a little rough for BloodHounds.
Oh my god, again there, it's gonna be the Fatal Links connecting onto 2 members. A good pick up by Dim Sum right now as Fallen jumps in, but the wild charge comes in as well from the Grok. Fallen gonna be caught and everyone falls. This is it, the comeback moment once again to turn the tides for BloodHounds. They take 4 members down, they secure the turtle, and now the Simpsons, they gotta be very careful. They need to play with the Wan that's 4-0.
Yeah, she was, I mean, Wan's stuck up in the top lane during that turtle fight, and I think maybe it was a better idea to just, I mean, you had a lead, you could have given up the turtle, right? But BloodHounds, on the other hand, really able to hammer in there. Sushi with a nice wild charge, and Dim Sum and the rest of the team just following up. So right when we think BloodHounds are counted out, they come back, they even the playing field. Gold back to a standstill. One thing I can say is Simpsons holding a nice lock on these towers, though.
It's just gonna be really tough for BloodHounds as we enter, the mid stage and especially the late game, right? As now we are gonna take a look at the item builds for the Wan. You mentioned it, 4-0-2. 3 of those items built up, and he's not even gonna go for the Wind of Nature, right? I mean, at this point, you don't really need to go for the Wind of Nature. The damage output mainly is gonna be magic. You might go for an Athena, but I think he might actually go for, either Berserker's Fury or Scarlet Phantom at this point. I would actually say Berserker's Fury just to deal a lot more damage when you go for the crossbow Tang.
Yeah, and that would definitely help get through Tempest if he needs to, right? Get through some of the bulkier front line, but wait a second, they are not stopping.
Okay, Fatal Links over. They're going to be able to secure the Lilia, who's still able to run away. That's going to be Death's Welcome as well. Crossbow Tank popped in, though, into the back line, melting everyone in his path. It's a triple kill for Cold World. And again, BloodHounds, they cannot withstand the damage, the team fight potential that the Simpsons have with this gold laner.
He could have picked up a defensive item and still destroyed through them right now, and at this point the Simpsons are just on a roll, far ahead. Taking a look at this replay for a second, it looked like we were going to see a play from the side of BloodHounds, but keep our eyes on Cold World here. He gets bursted down, but just in time, picks up that crossbow Tang and just starts melting through them. Back on the live screen though, Cold World is working in onto this Lord right now. BloodHounds may be wanting to contest.
A desperate play here for the BloodHounds. They go for it right here, but they are going to be able to split off. Damien just jumps in onto easy peasy. Crossbow Tang is ready there, but look at the retribution. It's actually stolen away by Fallen, and the Crossbow Tang gets popped up. There is a trade, however, it's only onto the Roamer as everyone falls. Every single member from the BloodHounds now caught. Tempest going to be caught as well by the Bravest Fighter. Promise trying to deal the damage as Nate helps him off as well. Dim Sum still able to recall, but it's just a massive win for the Simpsons once again.
So there's the thing with that Barats, right? He was really just able to sit there next to Lord, and once Easy Peasy tried to come in on this Thamus, the Daytona's welcome was there to welcome you with open arms, right? And was just, it made that retry so easy for them. And on top of that, you know, we said it already, we're gonna say, hold on, Cold World.
Just nasty, man, honestly, right? Just the maneuverability, the fact that he's so low and he's still just playing so far ahead in front of 4 frontliners practically from BloodHounds, as now the Simpsons are looking to go for the siege up top. Beta Link's connecting onto 2 members, and it's instantly comboed in by Promise's damage. It's another wild charge onto the back. Nate just disrespecting them at this point, diving under the base turret, still able to survive for some time. And again, it's a disaster for the BloodHounds, as that's gonna be Cold World getting every single weakness point except for one. He needs one more. He goes for the crossbow. A tank translated over. Even under the base, it does not matter.
Oh.
He picks up a maniac under the base. It's GG for game 1.
That is disgusting. That was that. I mean, Cold World. I think he ended that with like 14-0, 15-0. Just annihilated in that game. You know, before we jumped on, you were asking me about the